Alright guys, it's time to talk about XRP on the channel once again. Now, let's jump into this because today XRP is having a massive day, guys. Basically, we got some news about the crypto strategic reserve, and you can see that President Trump has directed the presidential working group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA, guys. Now, that is massive for XRP. You can see that basically we started the day below this resistance here at about $2.20, and we've just blown through so many resistances here. The XRP community is just huge. They've really soaked up all of the XRP, today. I mean, it's just like a 70-cent move. I mean, that's massive. So yeah, I mean, people are buying XRP just as much as they can. I think we're going to see much higher prices with XRP, higher than people really anticipate. I think $8 to $12 is probably in the bag for XRP, honestly, in my opinion. But if we do see XRP in some strategic reserve in America, we could see $20 to $25, guys. Now, I don't know about more. A lot of people joke about, I don't know, was it the $589? Yeah, that's not going to happen, guys. Sorry. But, $20 to $25 is very possible, honestly, if we see America really lock up enough XRP. And, so yeah, I mean, right now we are finding resistance here at about $2.95. The all-time high basically is up here at, what was it, $3.40. So it's not really that far off. It's 50 cents off, guys. And let's take a look at the RSI and things. Let's see how much more strength we have in this. I imagine on shorter time frames, this is going to be very overbought. So the daily time frame actually looks pretty good. It's straight up right now. A lot of room to grow in the Stoke, guys. So that is really, both of these are okay, in my opinion. Weekly time frame, wow. Now, okay, it is almost overbought here on the RSI, but it is extremely low on the Stoke. So that in itself is excellent. Now let's look at the monthly time frame. Yeah, okay, it is coming out of overbought basically for the Stoke, and it is getting into the overbought area for the RSI. So this is kind of an amazing little all these candles right here. These three candles just up, down, up, down, up, down. It looks like XRP doesn't know what it wants to do in the last few months, but it's only the second day in March, and we almost have a bullish engulfing candle here. Where we almost had last month a bearish engulfing candle. I mean, this was very, very close. If I zoom in, guys, you see that's very close. So we got very lucky, technically. But yeah, only in the second day of March, and we almost got a bullish engulfing candle. We may get it even tonight, because that is only at about, what, $3.03? That could easily happen. Now, let's look at the lower time frames here. Yeah, like I said, this is getting a little bit overbought here on the 4-hour time frames. 1-hour time frames, again, guys, kind of flirting here with the overbought territory on the Stoke. It is pointed down here on the RSI, so may see a little bit of a cool down. Now, the 15-minute, just for fun, yeah, it is coming down, but it is in neutral territory, and it is coming down pretty hard, though. But and it is ticking down here on the RSI, so... Okay, on the very short time frames, guys, 15-minute, 1 hour, yeah, overbought. Probably going to go sideways or, maybe cool down just a little bit. But basically on these, okay, on the 4-hour also, I forgot about that. So we're going to cool down. Yeah, that's for sure. Now, on the longer time frames, guys, it looks really good, I think. So I do expect XRP to continue. Maybe not tonight. Maybe we get stopped right here at about $2.95. But we could easily pump through $3.03 and keep going. There isn't any real resistance up here. I mean, if we look at this, let's take a look actually at the volume profile. I am very curious. Volume, let's see, in the visible range. let's just take a look at that, guys. I don't think there's going to be a lot up here. And looking at this on a weekly time frame, I mean, this is pretty much all that's been traded up here. So yeah, you're getting to the point where, yeah, once you get above about $2.92, the volume really drops off here, guys. You can see that. I know it's a little bit hard to see because I have so many lines here. Let me just make this a little bigger. And yeah, you can see once you get above about $2.92, you know, the volume drops like a rock. So yeah, I think XRP is going to be one of the biggest performers probably in this, you know, bull run. And the bull run isn't over, guys. I mean, really, it's not. Now, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. It is hanging on by a thread to the 93,600 mark. We're only a few $100s above that. We only have about 55 minutes to close the candle above this and save ourselves on a weekly time frame. Let me put this on a weekly time frame just so you can see this a little bit better. That was the daily time frame that I just had this on. So yeah, I mean, if I go back and you look, guys, look how many weeks we basically spin above this. And we have not closed a weekly candle in a long time under that. So this is nice to see. I was not a believer today, I can say. I'm sorry. But I did also mention barring that we had news. And on a Sunday, you just don't really expect any news to come out of crypto like this. So I'm really surprised. I think maybe Trump and maybe his sons kind of planned this in a way to kind of try to save crypto. Because I think they realize if we close candles down here, guys, crypto it could go into a bear market. We don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know. No other influencer, even with thousands of people following them, no. So yeah, it could have happened. Maybe they thought this was for the better, so let's try to save it. And I think that the bull run is on. I mean, definitely now it is definitely back on. So let's take a quick look at Ethereum here. Ethereum, not, you know, it's not looking so hot. Now it is getting kind of a bounce here, guys. It did find support here on this multi-year trend line. I mean, if I show you this trend line, it goes back to like June of 2022, and you can see it bounces off this trend line. Now it has bounced twice recently off this trend line, and it's managed to at least stay in this green, darker green Fibonacci. And it is trying to get back into this, you know, Fibonacci here. It's kind of like a sea green Fibonacci, I guess, the level here. And yeah, I just don't think it's going to get there tonight. Definitely not. But once it gets there, guys, it needs to break this trend line. Now, if I put this on a daily time frame, you will see this a little bit better. So yeah, you can see, you know, it's just been under this trend line since about mid-December. And yeah, let's see what happens. Now, the market cap, we are back in this zone where we spent just so long. So I am happy to see that. We need to work on 1.25 trillion right now. We need some fresh money in the market, guys. We need, you know, people to start coming and getting excited now about crypto. Maybe this has sparked it. Let's see. Who knows? Now, dominance. This is interesting, guys. So it is hanging on by a thread. On the weekly time frame, you can't really see it so much, but let me put this on a daily time frame and expand this a little bit. Now, it is finding support here at 60.46, unfortunately, and we still need to lose this trend line. Now, let me put this back on the weekly so you can see this trend line a little bit better. Now, we did kind of have a fake out here. We did have, you know, altcoin season, like a mini one here, because we finally broke this multi-year trend line. But this trend line goes back basically to, you know, November of 2022. So it's basically held up the dominance. And okay, we did have a couple of mini altcoin seasons, and now we find ourselves at the point where it's kind of make or break it, guys. I mean, we are right there right now. It is time, in my opinion, to either break it or, you know, who knows? Maybe altcoin season will never come. But in my opinion, that just wouldn't be likely because we've seen that pretty much every cycle. And yeah, I mean, I do expect that we will go down anywhere between about 39% to about 46, 47%. That's normal for Bitcoin to lose some dominance every cycle. So it would just be unlike any other cycle if we don't break these levels. But, you know, is this cycle different? Probably not. I would say 90%. I'm certain we will get down to those levels. But yeah, I mean, we haven't gone lower than like 55% though. If you see here, well, that's actually about 56. I think we were a little bit lower. Yeah, okay, I didn't go over far enough. So yeah, we have gotten down to about 54.5. So let's see. I mean, we really need to lose these two lines right here. This is the most important time right now for us. Now, liquidation heat map, pretty much shorts are getting wrecked. If you have a short, you probably want to close it at this point. Bitcoin monthly returns, February, terrible, as you see. March, already great. You know, the quarter actually for, you know, Ethereum is still pretty bad. Now, Bitcoin is just barely in the red. I didn't refresh this before this video, but let's see if it refreshes. Yeah, okay, it's green now. And Ethereum, still the same. Anyways, let's go to the fear and greed at 26. Yesterday's 16. I do expect this to make it to the 40s or 50s, you know, tomorrow. Probably be in the neutral zone. Now, altcoin season. I did refresh this. Let me just refresh this again because, okay, finally it has updated itself. It is a 24, which is still kind of shocking because, you know, the dominance, this goes hand in hand with the dominance, guys. And basically, you know, the farther we go down, the more this, you know, is going to go up. So right now, sitting at a 24, I do expect this to go up a bit tomorrow. Probably get back around, I would say upper 30s to maybe 40, in my opinion. That's just guessing, guys, but that's what I think is going to happen. Now, bull market peak indicators, sell at the top, still 100% hold. This actually reset on Friday. I guess we had a day of inflow, but yeah, you have to have like 10 days of outflow, and that's an indicator, but in my opinion, that's not a very good indicator. Pi cycle top indicator, yes. This is probably the better indicator. You can see it is not crossing yet. And this week, economically, guys, basically Friday is the most important day. We do have non-farm payrolls. We also have average hourly earnings and things like this. We do have like 4 speakers. We do have Powell speaking on Friday. Thursday, not so important. A couple of speakers. Jobless claims. You know, Wednesday you do have ISM numbers. And let's see, Tuesday, nothing really, just 1 speaker. And tomorrow we do have some PMI and ISM numbers as well. But again, Friday, non-farm payrolls is what we really want to see. Now, crypto bubbles, hour, day, week, green. Month is still heavily red though, guys. So it's still pretty ugly. The year, yeah, great too. But I'm just glad to see that, you know, we really have a nice week, you know, and it came down to the wire. But hey, in the end, it's more green than red, although it does look more red here. But I guess these numbers are bigger, or I don't know what they're counting. Maybe they're counting market cap or something, who knows. But yeah, we have a green week. Now, if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinondo. And I was looking for Cardano. I just did a Cardano video. You can check that out. But if you want to look for XRP, just go to the Earn, and you will find XRP here. And yeah, you have all the possibilities of staking, and be aware of the limits and things. You don't want to get locked up in a position either that you can't sell if you're happy with the price later. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.